So I'd probably actually ultimately give this one to Runa team. We'll just have to see how Liga team operates around the map because they have a lot of ways to move around the map. Yeah, it definitely has. I mean, in competitive play, there's just so many ways to counter the hero. See, it looks like there's a little bit of a clash bot lane.
Yeah, Slimy out looking for something on top of Nezfir with a Chen. Actually, that might be a pretty viable target. Not the tankiest hero, level 1, especially with a little shredder. But as you say, Divine Favor adds the armor, adds the HP, and instead,
is Slimy out gonna die?
Slimy out dies to Nezfir, so it looks scary at first, but now you got to be worried about respect as well with the Illuminate looking for the last hit. Can we give it on to Nicky Cool? We can. And that is 2 dead on the side of Liga team early on. It's not exactly how you want your game to start, Rojo.
Extra regen per second was enough. And that is definitely not what you want, giving a Chen kind of early net worth, giving a Terrorblade early net worth. That being said, till the end is kind of up far. Oh.
Yeah, he's you couldn't kill me once. I'm going to give you another try. Here, come on, go punch me.
And L1GA even.
Well, L1GA, he's very low.
Yeah, although sometimes getting to do that more than once can be a little bit difficult. Although it looks like they're going to hit level 2 first.
Yeah, there's the glimpse, there's the spin. L1GA dies, and Liga gets back just about everything that they lost in this early game. Re-engaged, unfortunately. Scurry not quite there. Healing Word just continues to wave goodbye to Queasy and gonna bring respect back right on up there. That does feel like something. That's a lot of damage with the bash as well. Gonna force the spin out. Now L1GA's gotta be a little careful. He does gonna get glimpsed back in. Jug dies, and L1GA with that Lotus you were talking about passed over. Is gonna be fine. And often these big brawling strength heroes, you don't necessarily want to buy more tangos. Just get a salve and you spend all your resources, heal right back up to full, and be very happy with it. Yeah, he's on the top side. Slimy Owl pops a cookie, but he really should die. And not going to be able to get the bounty rune either. So Nicky Cool, we talked about how good he was in game 1.
That on these power runes, you don't really have any disable. All you can offer is damage.
Oh, Queasy got to be careful. Pops the acorn shot and the bushwhack. Can we kill?
Solar bind wrong.
Yeah, solar bind on a race, but respect not gonna be able to get on out of here. Queasy has to scurry, but he's gonna get changed up. There's the cookie, but it kind of misses, and Queasy will eventually get taken down. Divine Favor doesn't quite keep him safe, and Nicky Cool, nothing really to lock down these heroes. And you know, you can try to hit a blind Illuminate, but guarantee.
Yeah, certainly not. Erase is going to be quite strong around the map for a good while. Ember with the decent lead.
Oh, hello, Chad.
Always play quite forward, and till the end, yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to go to get taken down. L1GA's looking for a bash, though. Spin is down. No level 6 on this Jug. There's going to be the bushwhack, the urn charge, looking for an Illuminate maybe. And Nicky Cool on a killing spree, taking this Juggernaut down early.
Jungle farming support.
So what is
the B-packs?
There's a wild smoke behind the tier 2. Just trying to see if you can catch this Dawnbreaker in the back creeps where they like to farm. B-packs thinking about it. There's going to be... This cannot be legal. Someone TP into this, and we're going to see, yep, he's just dead and waste the TP. That's an elite... On the anvil... Looking for... Yeah, they're not even going that way. Smoked around mid. Haste rune on the Ember. They know Nicky Cool's there because, well, they saw the Illuminate, but instead, hey, there's a Disruptor. He does have level 6. There's going to be the Dawnbreaker ult coming in as well, and the kisses. That's a lot of hate onto L1GA, and they will be able to go take him down. And Nicky Cool looking for, yep, he's going to get glimpsed right back into here. That vision we talked about with the Ember Spirit causing significant problems.
Yeah, it's also, actually, looking at Violent, they got...
Yeah, Solar Bind, Solar Guardian comes in, and Violent now looking for, there we go, Omni goes in, but there are just so many. He hits an illusion, he gets some creeps, he just dies. I know you talked about how this Omni can be good into a Terrorblade later on if you have the farm for it, but Terrorblade's
just for free, and Nezfir already has 25. Gonna get very easily into this Roche. Erase is looking to be annoying, but actually has no remnants to play around with. So unfortunately, he shouldn't be able to grab it.
Yeah, he's hazed as well.
Is he overconfident?
Yeah, way overconfident. Great bushwhack. Sharpshooter, he's just dead. Tried. He was like, you know what? there are a lot of units in this pit. I can slate a fist for a while. Maybe I'm going to steal the Aegis to wait for this. In fairness, all tier 2s are up.
Nikki
All right,
Cool.
Nikki Cool gets jumped on top of here. Cookie will land.
Tanky.
There's the Static Storm, but you're right. He is tanky as hell. He's got 2 points in its Ags. Dawnbreaker ult comes in. Yeah, the BPEX Solar Guardian will be enough. But again, this is like Static Storm, Solar Guardian. Wink in the area. Looks like they're going to get a little bit closer. Oh, that's Nezsphere. That looks like it's going to be just an Aegis going down. But he actually gets out of the kinetic field. He's just running at him, man. There's the Metamorphosis. Goodbye. Goodbye to this Disruptor. He gets glimpsed backward. Just nice, easy delivery service to find Slime Yao as well. Double kill, mega kill streak. And they're not that far away from a tier 2.
I don't know. You know, you might have to be looking, unfortunately, past the butterfly and even respect. Oh, that was quick.
I believe that is called disrespect, is what happened. Is now TPing out. Is there a bash? No. Alberca tries to see maybe he can get a crush at the end, but didn't have any stacks on Bash of the Deep, so not really going to happen. Is a big bulk
actually did get till the end.
Mid. Yeah, they got till the end, but Alberca says, I would like to make something happen here. Very nice bushwhack looking for the bash. There we go. A little bit more damage, and on the balance of things, I think Chen, Ember Spirit, I don't know, Rojo, everything's going down. Make sure to go hit !F in the chat. Check out all the highlights that are being posted on the YouTube page. It's a good time, and you can see exactly how these teams are going to find their way back to their fountain, because that's what this Juggernaut wants to do. Wants to go. Unfortunately, Respect does not have a free BKB or ever a BKB in this game, and he's going to get not clicked down by. Okay, there we go. There's the vessel. Good enough. The reflection.
Yeah, it seems like stonks for sure. And Nezsphere. Nice Manta dodge.
Yeah, Ember Spirit goes in. There's Blade Fury. He's just dying. Violet. You gotta get this Omni Slash off, man.
Are they gonna kill him?
They're not gonna be able to kill him, not just yet. Now there's the Aegis, but Violet's dead, never Omni'd. And the game is over. 28 minutes in. They're forced to tap out here. I mean, I understand why you're trying to like maximize the damage, but that's not stonks.
Coddle Terrorblade, maybe not the most typical thing to see in this patch. Centaur here. Usually this hero might get some more priority early in the draft. And this is a lane that Alberca likely won't care too much about. It's kind of annoying to have the Infernal. He was going to stack for himself, but he's making a why is Nikki Cool always in the bot lane?
He just lives there. It's his favorite place to be, is Slime Yao. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a lot of mana to use. That was a lot of those earn charges. He gets the...
I know. Doom comes out in the top lane. Oh, that's a really nice Solar Guardian.
That's 2 dead on the side of Runa Team. So you don't have stacks recovery for the Shaker. Problematic for Runa Team the way this game has been going. They're going to try to go get on top of a race. Kinetic Field, not enough mana for it. So Nikki Cool gets the Fissure, but he's on the wrong side of it. And now Nezsphere shows up. There's the Chrono. Cogs caused some problems. Echo Slam is ready to go if they want it. They're trying to wait for Violent to show up here, erase a little bit more damage. There's the Echo Slam, but doesn't kill off Slime Yao just yet. And now the Cogs are causing problems. Violent in the middle of every single one. And this Scorched Earth is just doing quite a bit of damage. Nezsphere has to get out. They will lose this Shaker.
Consider this a lot more frustrating for them if Nezsphere wasn't doing so well, and they're actually hunting Alberca again.
Yep,
not that tanky.
No, he's got Stampede ready to go, but that doesn't matter if they're just cogs wrapping you in. So it just feels like a very difficult game. So he's farming up as much as possible. They will see Slime Yao and erase. Good bushwhack into the Fissure. Alberca gets a little bit more damage in, but even with the Static Storm, they should have enough damage to take him down. But we see just how tanky or how little damage Runa Team has. He's got the Blink. He's got that Echo Slam ready to go. This is the timing that you're looking for. He's popped the Shield Rune as well, but he shows, there we go, gets in on top of erase. Nezsphere's here as well.
The Cog.
Cool. The Cogs causes problems. Doesn't get the Echo Slam off in time, and Violet shows up. So that timing you're looking for, gotta get the hell on out of here. Run away. And oh man, Bushwhack doesn't even land. Can't hold Violent back, but he's not gonna dive the tier 2.
Smoking towards him.
Big wrap onto this Dawnbreaker. They're going to see him. There's the glimpse. Getting a little bit further back. Stun not really going to land. That's a massive Celestial Hammer, but now a little bit more. Dawnbreaker goes in, but it's going to get canceled by the Static Storm. Doom, though, on top of the Shaker. They get the Hoodwink as well. It's a massive Chrono. Can they get They get him on 4, and it does like, okay, cool, you got the Dawnbreaker, who's probably going to die anyways. And now that's a big, big cooldown, as at least till the end drags the Clockwork away, but Shadow Fiend is here. Kinetic Field is going to be enough. But now that's a big cooldown wasted, and still
better, I think.
Nesfear's got to be careful. He's on vision. Oh, time walks in. There is going to be the kill on the Disruptor, but that's fine. Gladly give your life to keep your Faceless Void alive, which is
I want him to buy it at all. I just, having all these BKBs is very nice, having these pipes, but it's actually...
Ooh, that's a nice pick onto the Dawnbreaker. Sharpshooter goes in. Barely enough damage even still. And they spend the Echo Slam just to maintain the stun lock.
Be another core. She's even going to TP into Violent.
Yeah,
This is the Bushwhack.
Seems a little scary. Boomerang goes in. Stun on this Enchantress, but she's untouchable. And I don't know.
An Enchantress?
They're going to try. There's the Static Storm. Goes in Violent, though.
Chrono.
There's the Chrono before the Doom goes down. Trying to go take down the Clockwork before he has to run away.
Violent.
Doom not going to land. And Violent loses the Aegis. Now on top of Ray's secondary stun. They're doing such a good job of kiting this fight. But now Race thinks about channeling the Requiem. It's not going to happen. Violent looks for the Doom. Looks for more damage. Blinks in on the back line. Dawnbreaker back into the fight here with his ultimate. But even still, that's not enough. Bushwhack. Alberca shows up as well. That's a dead erase. And they continue to look for the chase. Good force staff on Queasy. Continues to see if he can find Violent here. Acorn shot. Bushwhack. Good stun. No extra stuff just yet. There's the Bushwhack coming in. And they thought that through the Aegis, giving 0 chance. Actually, I guess who did he doom? 3 deaths on the side of the Enchantress in as many minutes. Just keeps getting caught out over and over again. Now there's a smoke. Looking to see if they can find a race. Great Bushwhack is going to make that happen. Chrono goes in as well. And the Static Storm just a zone to make sure that no one can come in and save. And now Slimeow looks for the hook shot to try to disjoint the glimpse. Not going to happen. And there's the jetpack keeping him up in the air as he dies. Baby, yep, he's dead. 3 fall on the side of... This game was looking so good for them from minute 20 to 27.
They even put together a defense.
Yeah, Race thinks about going in. There's going to be the Requiem hook shot as well, but it's stopped. Oh, just not quite going to be able to prevent that with the Static Storm. BKB gets off in time, but Nesfear's totally fine. Pops his BKB, doesn't really care about the Requiem, and there's no refresher yet. So Race glimpses back a tiny bit. Who cares? They're starting to hit things. Looking for the Chrono on top of 2 Solar Guardian. Doesn't really hit. It's healing. That's nice. Slimeow, though, looks for a little bit more. Refresher gets popped. Excellent backline. Second Dawnbreaker ult goes in. Nicky Cool has to run. Oh, he's not going to die. Great Glitter Cape.
Chrono.
And second Chrono goes in, takes down this Shadow Fiend. Backside, BPEX a little bit more, has to run, but with all the damage from everything else, he's going to fall down as well. It's 4 dead on the side of Liga team. No buybacks. I don't know that Aegis or that Ags was done for the Static Storm in the last fight. I think it was just barely not there. But now it is ready to go, as it will be a Centaur. He gets his BKB off in time. Static Storm backside on top of a race here, as Nesfear just totally unhindered, hitting this Doom over and over again. But with the shard, actually, Violence healing up quite a bit, getting on top. It is Nesfear on the back line. That's going to be great Requiem. First life goes down, very end of the Aegis. They can't time it out properly. But now, limp back a little bit forward. Nesfear goes in. Another kill, and this will be dead Disruptor, dead Hoodwink as well. Now Nesfear, though, starting to nothing touches him, right? And with finding himself in the cart, trying to find Slimeow, great hook shot. Gets him out of there, and that should not be a TP. There's the fissure. More dead. It's a buyback this time. Clockwork didn't have it last. Tools.
Yeah, they actually have BPEX caught down here as well. He doesn't have any way to get out of here. I mean, the TP refresher and 10 if he can buy some time, but it's not going to matter. Nesfear is here, so they get another kill anyway. 80 seconds without him, so it's like missing those other heroes. It should be Megas in this next timer, and it is, with
31 seconds until this Dawnbreaker's ready to go. This feels like a very difficult Megas defense, but now they're going to try to go on top. Great Static Storm into the Chrono. A little bit, actually a lot of healing, but there's going to be a refresher. Second Chrono goes in. Hi, Centaur, you're going to watch your enemies die in that, but there's going to be the good game called Runa team. Find their way into the grand finals of this Eastern European qualifier. 2-0 over Liga team. You know, Rojo,
this game he didn't die at all. on the Faceless Void. So certainly an incredible performance by him.